Hello everyone, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you are all well. So today I'm going to be using and reviewing the Urban Decay Naked Ultraviolet Palette. Now, so many of you tagged me in this because you know I just love purple makeup, not the color really anywhere else apart from this corner. And this was gifted to me by Cult Beauty, so thank you Cult Beauty. I always use Cult Beauty for grabbing things that are usually quite difficult to find in the UK, especially. Not that you can't get Urban Decay in the UK, but you know, for other brands. But yeah, they very kindly gifted it to me, so you guys can bet that I'm going to give you an honest review. Now, Urban Decay to me, especially the Naked palettes, I haven't been interested in them since the Naked 2. And the Naked 2 palette was bought for me from my fiance, who gave me the Naked 2 palette to use in my kits because I really wanted it for weddings and things like that. It is the perfect wedding palette. So I've had that for a really long time, and it's just great to use on clients for weddings, natural things, mothers of a brides, proms, for people who don't want too much heavy makeup. And I really like that palette. I don't know if there has been a texture change or a formula change because I haven't really been impressed so much with the newer Naked palettes. I don't know whether that's because we are kind of spoiled now by all these amazing brands that have really amazing textured palettes and eyeshadow products, that this may seem a little bit dated. But we're gonna do it, we're gonna try it, see how we go. Just before we get into it today, if you don't know who I am, hi, my name's Robert, nice to meet you. Welcome. I'm a professional makeup artist, and it's my goal here on YouTube to help you become a pro yourself, or just someone who's really good at makeup. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, then please consider subscribing. Okay, let's do this. I will link everything below for you. I'm pretty much just going to use the basics today. My skin's done already, so we're not going to go into that so much. I am just going to put on my Sigma eyeshadow primer in the shade Ignite. This is my new favorite eyeshadow primer. We'll do this, and then I'll zoom on into my eyes for you. Now, I'm very aware Urban Decay have their own primers, their priming potions. I do like the one in the purple tube, like the original. It's quite silky, so if you have drier texture lids, that's quite a nice one to go for. And then they do their other ones for like a deeper skin tone. And then they do their other priming potions, which are a little bit drier, and then they do their shimmer ones as well. However, the Sigma one has become my favorite, my top of the list for primers, because it's somewhere in between sticky, it's somewhere in between dry, and it's somewhere in between not too dry. And it also neutralizes the tone on the lid as well. Okay, let's zoom on into my eyes. Hi, welcome. Oh, I didn't pluck my unibrow. That's right, you guys have seen eyebrows before. So let's go ahead and open this up. Beautiful packaging. It says we're breaking the color spectrum with a Naked Ultraviolet Eyeshadow Palette. Our supercharged lineup of 12 intensely pigmented mattes, metallics, and holographic shimmers. Ah, that's cool. Where was I? Is a lucid dream come to life. Get euphoric. Cool toned, light purple with a blue shift, or days, golden pink. Okay, all right, okay. And then it kind of just goes on to describe some colors. This is the palette itself. I do like the packaging, really cute. They always have nice packaging. Okay, let's have a look inside. Yeah. Let's have to give it a sniff. So of course it has the little brush in there, like always, and then this is the palette itself. Okay, let's just get on with it. I really can't wait to play with this color. So I mean, of course it's gonna have to be a purple look. I can't help it this time. Let's go straight in with a color Hacked, which is this neutral kind of browny tone, and let's just define that socket. I like to do this even if this color isn't gonna show after everything, just to kind of map out where I'm going to take the rest of the colour, and it's kind of just like a comfort thing for me. Now see, I know these neutrals work really well. Like I said, I have the Naked 2 palette and I really like it, so I know that the nudes are always like a winner. I don't tend to use the brushes that come with these palettes. I keep them handy, and I use them for like concealer and things like that, but for blending eyeshadows I do prefer to use brushes that are a little bit more, you know, made for it. Cute, blends really well, really smooth, but then again, we expect that from Urban Decay. Their nudes are great texture. Okay, what do I want to do? Okay, let's take the shade Warning and just start building that up through here. I like that. I mean, I would just leave that like that if this was like an everyday situation. So I'm just going to change out my brush for a clean one. And I want to go in with a shade Optimize, which looks like this kind of dusty pastel purple. And I'm just going to build it up in this area here. I'm getting like a futuristic vibe from this palette. So let's do something a little bit not everyday. For a pastel, this sits really nice, blends nicely, and the color still stays put when you blend it out as well, which is very difficult with pastel shades. I did a pastel palette recently. I used it, and I think it might be this eye primer that's because I usually hate pastel palettes, but I think it might be the eye primer that's making it look a lot more. That's making it stay in place a lot more, because every pastel color I use now, I love since I've been using this eye base. Cute. Alright. Let's take Cyberpunk, which is this really rich looking deeper purple. I was gonna build up right through the socket here. Yeah, I love this. I love that texture. The shade is really, really nice. I'm using a very precise brush because I just really want to carve out. Oh, wrong color. Because I just really want to carve out that socket. Okay, let's take Purple Dust, which is a bit deeper now. It's more of like a glitter shade. I feel like it has more of a pinky glitter to it. And let's take that halfway across. And slightly on the lid too. I'm just gonna take a bigger blending brush and just buff all that in so it kind of looks seamlessly blended. I just really like purple. I just feel like purple's never gonna do me wrong. Okay, let's take the shade Euphoric and let's build that up just right here on the center of the lid. And just tap that into place. And just take whatever's left on the brush of that darker shade and just tap over the edge. Yes. Yes, yes. Okay, so I'm going to take that greeny shade, this Lucid. Oh, it looks so incredible. And I'm going to take that right on the inside, just here. And I've got quite a dense brush, because it's quite a lighter pastel colour. And I really want to build it up. I think I've been talking into the palm of my hand and not into a microphone. So I'm sorry if you haven't heard a word I'm saying. Let's tidy up this inside corner just with a tiny blending brush. I'm actually going to take Euphoric again and actually bring that in a little bit further than before. I'm going to take Digital, which is the really darker shade, and I really want there to be quite a heavy line here. And then I'm just going to take Warning, which is the first like darkish, the first purple shade we use, and I'm just going to really wing that out. I'm just going to cut that off with a bit of concealer. Then I'm just going to grab a very small tight brush. Just go right across the lash line with the shade Digital. Okay, so we'll finish this up with a little bit of lashes and liner, and then let's summarize. Okay, so this is our finished look. Let's talk about the palette itself. Where is it? Where's it gone? Here. So initially looking at the palette, I was excited, purple, but at the same time I was a little bit like, oh, like a whole bunch of nudes, which is great, which is fine for a palette that can be used by everyone. And here's a, ooh, And here's a great thing about having these nudes in this palette. I was just looking at these colors here, and you can actually create quite a still like a dramatic look. This is kind of duotone and this is more of a shimmer. So you have your options to have something that's a little bit more neutral but a little bit more powerful. And then of course these purples are amazing. One thing that I would quite like to see with this palette and the Naked range in general. I was talking to someone the other day about this palette, and they brought up a very good point that the texture and the formula hasn't really been updated in a way that will kind of compete with newer brands and newer formulas. This is a very, very nice palette. The formula is beautiful. If you want to buy it, absolutely buy it. It's so great. I would love to see this kind of duotone shades be a little bit creamier. Not cream, just a little bit smoother, a little bit more creamier. So, because once it's sat for a while, it does kind of have like this breaking up kind of effect. Not in a way that's terrible, like it still looks amazing. I still love the palette, but I would just like to see a little bit of a smoother texture. Actually, look, I'm gonna pull my lashes so you can see the kind of like duotone of the eyeshadow. It's a really, really beautiful finish. That green is incredible. And then using it on top of those purples kind of gives it like a new kind of tone and texture. I do really, really like it. I would, if you want it, get it. I would 100% recommend it. Let me just put something on my lips. I forgot. I'm going to use the Makeup Geek Foiled Lip Gloss in VIP just to stick, oh wow, just to stick to that metallic kind of future tone we have going on. Oh shit, that's really nice. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. What a lovely palette. Great palette from a great brand. Get it. If you love purple, absolutely get it. There's something in there for everyone. If you want a nude every day or you want something a little bit more dramatic, great, great palette. And although it's bright purples and some greens in there, I do find it will be a palette where you can mix and use the colors daily as well. All right, well, thank you so much for joining me. I will leave the links to all the products below so you can have a look at them for yourself. Affiliate links will be clearly marked. It's just a lip gloss and the lashes that are affiliate links. And also a list of my foundation and what I have on my face is down there as well. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have an amazing week ahead. Consider subscribing if you liked this video. And for more content like this, follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and I will see you very soon. Bye.